it's all about that, what people would say is the unspoken bond, but in this case it really is unspoken. It's about the action of doing good, or just doing, frankly. I think we tend to put a lot of onus and weight on the idea of good, and so in a lot of ways that makes us kind of paralyzed in the idea of what it is and how do we do it, or it's over sentimentalized. And in this, it's just about doing. That someone does something for someone else, and then they can't really be alive unless they go back and do the same thing back, right? And we have an ethos of no one left behind. And this movie is about the bond that they make that makes that possible. To say, I'm not going to leave that person behind.
Both Jake and I are like that. When we play something, it's mostly it's a very limited audience that are our hardest judges and critics, and we want to do right by them. You know, we want them to be able to recognize themselves and their experience in that. Because look, I know not all interpreters carried their soldier for 3 weeks, or not all soldiers had to mortgage their house and go back because they just weren't able to. But all interpreters did put their lives at stake every day on the ground. All American soldiers did put their lives at stake every day on the ground, trying to do the right thing. And, you know, from the bottom of my heart, I hope that they can recognize that in this movie. If they can do that, then I'm happy.
This is a little departure for him in a way, because it goes into something that's very relevant, you know. I mean, with the withdrawal from Afghanistan, it's like he had a crystal ball to get, the timing was incredible. Times are strange. Times are very strange, and it's not easy now. The lines are blurred more than ever. It's not always easy to see what the right thing is, and I think this is unambiguous about that. It really is. The characters are self-assured. They know what they need to do. They wrestle with it, but ultimately they attempt and do the right thing. And I think that resonates, for me at least, and I think it will with other people as well. You know, I believe that the timing is perfect for a film like this to come out. You know, I think people are really going to glom onto it because of that humanity.
The challenge is just being prepared for anything. I feel like we turned up on the day not knowing what we was going to get given, so every line that you saw any of us say in the film got given just before we shot it. So it was about not allowing yourself to feel under pressure and just feeling confident. And I feel like Jake and Guy helped us feel so confident and not feel pressured that hopefully it came out the way we want it to. I feel like a lot of our generation now are very for themselves, and I feel like it's a story that needs to be told for all of us to just step back and be like, an act of kindness can go a long way instead of just being selfish and worrying about yourself. So my message would just be, help someone out. There's no harm in it. Manners cost nothing, so yeah.
It is a very intense, thrilling film. As you'd expect, Guy Ritchie makes renowned movies that are very exhilarating. It's a thrilling and exciting film. And yeah, there's also a lot of depth to it, and friendship and love and conflict, and but also some real thrills in there, Guy Ritchie style.